Okay, so last lesson we did factoring expressions with two terms. This lesson we're going to do pretty much the same thing, but we're going to be factoring expressions when we have three terms. So our first example says, let 2x, 12y, and 8 represent the area of the three regions in the array. Determine the length and width of each rectangle if the width is the same for each. Alrighty, so it says, first thing we're going to do, just like our steps for two terms, is find the GCF and all the factors for each of the three terms. So I've got 2, 12, and 8. So I'm going to list all the factors. 2, I just have 1 and 2. 12, I'm going to start with 1, so 1 and 12. 2 times 6, 3 times 4, and 8. 1 times 8, 2 times 4. My common factors, the only one that they all have in common, specifically just because I've got such a small number for one of them, is 2. So I'm going to divide each term by the GCF, and I'm just going to show it up top. So 12 divided by 2, 2 divided by 2, 8 divided by 2. Remember, your GCF goes out in front, and your new answer goes up top. So 2x divided by 2 is 1x, or just x. 12y divided by 2 is going to be 6y, and 8 divided by 2 is 4. So now when we go to write this, GCF is out in front, and in parentheses, everything that was on the top, x plus 6y plus 4. So there's our answer for the first one. Next page. All right, I'm going to have you try exercise 1 on your own. List all the factors first, and then write your answer. When you're all done, unpause the video and check your work. All right, we're going to list all our factors for each term, 48, 60, and 24. So for 48, we are going to have 1 and 48, 2 and 24, 3 and 16, 4 and 12, and 6 and 8. For 60, 1 and 60, 2 and 30, 3 and 20, 4 and 15, 5 and 12, and 6 and 10. 24, 1 and 24, 2 and 12, 3 and 8, and 4 and 6. So I'm going to underline my like terms. 2, 3, 12, 4, 6. And I'm going to circle my largest factor, which will be 12. I'm going to draw my rectangular array. And put the expression on the inside. 48j plus 60k plus 24. And divide out my GCF. .48 divided by 12, I'm going to get 4j plus 5k plus 2. My answer, make sure you rewrite it, 12 times 4j plus 5k plus 2. Right, down to exercise 2. We're going to do the same thing, so go ahead and try this on your own. Pause the video when you're all set, unpause the video, and check your work. So 40 and 80. I'm not going to write 40 again just because it's already the same thing. So 1 and 40, 2 and 20, 4 and 10, and 5 and 8, 1 and 80, 2 and 40, 4 and 20, 5 and 16, and 8 and 10. So my greatest common factor here is actually 40. So I'm going to draw my rectangular array. 40b minus 80c minus 40d, and divide everything by 40. Be careful here. Make sure you know that that sign is going with your number. So 40 gets factored out. I'm left with b minus 2c minus d. So 40 times b minus 2c minus d. All right, that is all for today's lesson. Good luck on your homework.